the crossovers with me here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and zips the ball to the corner 3. When time is short, why not ride in the fast lane? Vroom, vroom. Stellar setup.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is a look at the Magic starting group. Banchero and Carter make up the inside pair. Russell is out there with Cole Anthony. And it's Wagner in at the small forward position. And for the Trailblazers, Henderson and Simons, they have guard duties. Grant is out there with Walker. And it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle. When you take a glance at the season and standings break, teams are still kind of feeling things out.
Yeah, it's just so early in the season, Kevin, and that means teams still trying to establish an identity as well as experimenting and just trying out new rotations.
Anthony, the pass to Banchero. It's good.
And you know, with the fire Banchero plays with, he may not even have felt the contact.
Henderson against Russell. Grant for 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Outside Anthony. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. To the middle. Here's Wagner. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Oh, that's a terrific pass by the big fella. Banchero is adding that element to his game as his career progresses.
Now here's Henderson. His last outing, he had 8 points.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep one.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play. Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
For this young Orlando team, last season GA was a huge step forward.
A 12-win improvement, taking a giant step forward offensively. Their top 5 scorers, all under 25 years old, a very bright future in Orlando.
And it's Banchero missing.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And the dunk by Grant.
Heads up play by Simons. He sees a better opportunity for his team and moves the ball.
It's Russell with the drive. And the Blazers, Steve, have made every attempt to put together a championship roster. But it's possible they may be heading in the other direction.
Yeah, Kevin, sometimes a rebuild comes your way, whether you like it or not. This is a proud franchise. They play to win, but they're going through some growing pains right now.
Well, they're still young, but the Magic, Greg, are becoming one of those league pass teams. Like people want to watch them.
Yeah, I mean, they've got some players, leaving aside any rooting interest on my part, they've got some young fellas that are definitely intriguing to watch.
Now here's Anthony. Right wing. Banchero, right side. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And he's going to be a consistent scorer when he can get those shots to fall. Defense has to do a better job against Banchero inside.
Henderson against Russell. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul for the Trailblazers. Williams is checked in for Walker. Shaedon Sharpe comes in for Jeremy Grant. And Brogdon subbed in for Anthony Simons. Then for the Magic, Mo Wagner's checked in for Wendell Carter. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Franz Wagner. And it subs in for Anthony.
Such a confident young man. Scoop just goes for it.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Orlando. No good on the shot. Excellent defense there from Henderson. Now, here's Sharpe. He's covered by Banchero. Out to Henderson. Shot clock at 5. Scoot Henderson became the youngest G League player ever in 2021. Greg, he was only 17 then.
And Kevin really speaks to his abilities that he was ready for that near NBA level of competition at such an early age. In a league of the best athletes in the world, Scoot Henderson stands out. He can just levitate in the air.
Going with an almost entirely new group here. Carter, he's checked in for Wagner. Paolo Banchero comes in for Isaac. Franz Wagner's checked in for Harris. And it's Russell in for Fultz. Here's Grant. Second chance shot. Ayton. Oh, and he jams it right over Wendell Carter. Wow.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss. One of Ayton's specialties.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. And so in the game for the Magic, the forward spots, it's Wagner and Banchero. Suggs out there with Russell, and it's Carter in at the 5. Here's Grant. Oh, and he jams it right over Wendell Carter. Wow!
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Suggs kicks to Wagner. On the wing, MP. This is to Carter to the inside. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Wagner.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Simons, the pass to Henderson. Over Carter. Here's Ayton. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. The Magic trail by 7. Here's Wagner. And that one hits back iron. The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 13 for the field since the start of the second. Henderson looking it over. Pass to Ayton. Over Carter. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Henderson. Ayton's got 8 points.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Banchero left side. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
And Banchero muscling through all that contact.
Trailblazers leading by 7. And 1 point of focus for the Blazers. Steve, they're trying to be more disruptive defensively.
Yes, Kevin. Blocks and steals can get you out and running.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the... And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Here is Russell. Henderson and Simons, they have guard duties. Walker out there with Grant. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. Trailblazers leading by 7.
Looking now at the numbers for Carter. Good season for him last year. Put up about 15 points per, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
You know what? It's part effort, part instincts. You see teams trying to keep a body or 2 on him, but that's easier said than done.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backcourt.
Forget the contact. Simons makes it anyway.
On the wing, MP. Henderson defending. Here's Russell. Excellent defense there from Henderson. And Steve, when a team wins or loses a few in a row, how much does that carry on to the next game?
You know, Kevin, it carries on. It's depending if you're executing and playing well. Sometimes you can just lose and you feel good because you're playing the right way. But if you're losing and not playing the right way, it can carry on. Same thing for the wins.
And what a score. Anthony Simons has become, Steve.
I love it, Kevin, because he can do it from all three levels. Smooth jumper, uses his body to protect the ball when he's driving inside, and some nights he's unstoppable. Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Wagner finds Russell. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Right there, Carter using his instincts and motor to track down the miss and convert into second chance points.
And the pass to Ayton. Tipped away and stolen by Wagner. Russell against Simon. Inside, it's tipped. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Back to Anthony. Out to the right wing. Banchero dishes to Russell. They get it back. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer leaders cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Carter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Russell against Henderson. And Simon's wide open. He'll fire from outside off the mark.
And they bump this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Scoot Henderson spent 2 years with the G League Ignite team after graduating a year early from high school. He said, "It's my path. Since I was a kid, competing at the highest level in the world has been my main goal. Becoming the youngest professional American basketball player is just icing on the cake." Kevin, for him, it's all about ODD, overly determined to dominate. Back to you.
I love it. D.A., thank you so much.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
So down, who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season? 4th, Malcolm Brogdon.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
1:58 left in the third. Sharp, the pass to Brogdon. Shoots off the step back. It's deflected.
And love how high Fultz gets on these rejections, utilizing his terrific.
Substitution for Portland. And Fernie Simons comes in from Matisse Thybulle. Trailblazers trail by 6. So on the floor for Orlando. Banchero and Carter make up the inside pair. Russell is out there with Cole Anthony. And it's Wagner into the 3 spot. Banchero inside. Working on Grant. Banchero, that's good. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Orlando.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Paolo Banchero.
And he's been dialed in from the field, Kevin. Good on over 60% of his attempts. They've been working the ball around well, and he's benefited with a lot of open looks. Boy, has he made the most of them.
There must be be something about playing in a hostile environment that drives him. He is really fed off that. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Guys, over the break, Chauncey Billups had some advice for his team. Well, coach is frustrated with his guys. He let them know that the turnovers have to stop. He begged them to take better care of the ball. We'll see if they heeded the message. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Russell passes to Clark. Out to Anthony. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Outside, Russell. Back to Wagner. Pass to Carter. 5 on the clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
This is the thing about Wendell Carter. He's got the skill to go with the size. Very difficult to defend.
Wendell Carter Jr.
Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8.
He's a quality player, Wendell Carter Jr. The future for him is very bright, and he works hard at his game.
So he gets them both, and it's a 9-point ball game. 1:03 left in the fourth. Simons kicks to Anderson, and the Trailblazers another 3.
About the rookie Henderson coming up big. What a shot by the young fella.
Anthony, and it's Anthony with the jam.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time. And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. It feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
And it's Henderson with the ball for Portland. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Simons missing. And so here's Orlando. 8-point game. Russell inside, covered by Simons.
Well, what did Coach tell us? He wanted each guy to contest shots and rebound tonight. That's exactly what we just saw.
And so it's Orlando winning this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports.
next.